Victor, for your own home.
Good old Nipper. I can remember him when I was just a little kid.
That's right. I guess nearly everybody has seen and knows Nipper. He's the trademark that's represented the finest in home entertainment, well, for more than 3 generations. But we've come a long way from the pictorial phonograph of 50 years ago. Today we have the amazing 45 system of recorded music, developed and perfected by RCA Victor. It's the first system where the record and the record player were specifically designed and made for each other.
Changes records fast, doesn't it?
You bet.
What a beautiful tone.
Yes, it's the world's finest music by the world's greatest artists. It's the music you want when you want it. And look, it's so simple. It all fits in this small, compact unit that can be used as an attachment for either your radio or a television set.
Say, that's really ingenious.
That's the word for it, all right. Mr. Fletcher, do you remember the old crystal radio sets?
I sure do.
Well, it certainly didn't look like these new RCA Victor sets, did it? They're really top performers. And today we have not only AM bands, but AM and FM too.
Well, they're certainly lovely looking sets.
Hey, this is for me. Look at me on television.
Oh, what does he mean? He's on television.
Come on, I'll show you. You can see your son right here, Mrs. Fletcher. Television actor.
Look at your son.
What a ham. Everyone has fun on our See Yourself on Television display. But would you like to get a close-up view of the kind of equipment that's used to put a television show on the air? Like the show you and your son saw last night?
You bet. Come on, son, you like this.
All right, it's right this way. This is a real television studio, set up right here in Exhibition Hall. We actually telecast from here every day.
Golly, does RCA make a lot of this stuff, too?
They sure do. These microphones, those turntables, and the famous image orthicon camera. As a matter of fact, you'll find the RCA name on just about every kind of equipment used in radio and television stations all over America.
Well, I never had any idea.
Not many people do, Mr. Fletcher. That's just how broad the activities of the Radio Corporation of America are.
Yeah, but how about those television sets over there?
I was just coming to that, Bob. Let's all have a look, shall we? All of these sets are made by RCA Victor. Now, with all of RCA's background in electronics and communications, you can see that building the world's finest television set is just the most natural thing in the world for RCA Victor.
That makes a lot of sense, all right.
Yes, sir. It just couldn't be any different. RCA Victor just naturally builds the world's finest television sets. As a matter of fact, RCA actually invested over $50 million in television research and development before the first television set was ever made.
Wow, $50 million bucks?
That's right. But RCA knows that you have to make large investments in basic research if you're going to lead the way in making new and better products. And research means the RCA Laboratories Division. The heart of it is in the David Sarnoff Research Center in Princeton, New Jersey. Here, RCA's brilliant scientists are constantly pioneering in electronics, in making basic discoveries of new principles. And their goal is always to increase the usefulness and value of radio, television, and electronics to the country. This kind of progressive research means tireless work and a determination that overcomes all obstacles. Their reward? Miracles of sight and sound that come from specially designed laboratories like the Free Field Sound Room, a place completely isolated from the outside world, where acoustical engineers and scientists study the true character of pure sound. But when you get into the story of how these RCA Victor television sets are actually made, you say, that reminds me. We're showing a movie downstairs in the Johnny Victor Theater on just that very thing. How about seeing it?
You've got a theater here, too?
Fine, I'd love to sit down.
Well, it's just about time for it to start, or it may be on already. Let's go right down. It's over this way.
Here in RCA Victor's own laboratories in Camden, advanced development work is carried on from where the pure research scientists leave off. These men, too, work with great electronic discoveries, translating them into practical applications. For instance, no less than $2.5 million has been spent on research and development in the field of ultra-high frequencies. One result is that RCA Victor superset owners will be able to adapt easily for UHF when those channels come on the air. All they'll need to do is to slip out their tuner and replace it with a new UHF-VHF interchangeable tuner. These men simplify the complicated. They make new and better receivers possible. They create more quality features for you at the lowest possible price. Features like the world-famous Golden Throw Tone system that was born in this sound testing room. Many of the quality features in RCA Victor television sets can be seen and heard, but many others are hidden features. Research done in this humidity chamber, which measures the resistance of various parts to heat and cold, gives us certain quality features that mean not only better performance, but trouble-free performance. The advanced engineering development in the laboratories isn't the whole story behind the RCA Victor television sets, though. A lot of work and a lot of research goes on all over the country. In every kind of so-called tough reception area, special crews of engineers and technicians are out making field checks and measurements. The results of their tests give the vital facts needed to build in greater power and sensitivity in all RCA Victor instruments. Performance reports flow in by the thousands. And in the toughest television reception areas in the United States, when the RCA Victor set was compared with other leading makes, in case after case, it outperformed all others.